everything that most men are arguing about what they want out of a woman in this gender culture, gender war. You gave me that experience, and it made me like choose you like off the real, man. And it really feels like coming, and I like to come.
Carlos, what the fuck?
Welcome to Real Raw and Real Love. And on this episode or series, Gaby or me, myself, Chuck, we're just gonna click the record button. We're just gonna ask each other things. It's gonna be real. And so tonight is her night on this episode, so we just gonna go.
All right, baby. So, how does it really feel, truly? Because you're very proud of your roots. You're very proud of who you are. How does it really feel to be dating out of your race? I'm your first relationship outside of your race, right?
This is my first relationship outside of my race.
So I'm saying, how do you truly feel about that? Do you feel a little bit like a sellout? Do you feel like sometimes it's like kind of weird? I don't know. I'm saying, like, how do you feel about it? Because I'm your first one. I mean, clearly really good, right, guys? Shit, he proposed to me. He's getting married.
Yes. Yeah.
That's beautiful, in a beautiful way.
I think that it feels a little bit of like all of what you said. Like, weirdly, do I feel like a sellout? No. Do I laugh at it sometimes? Yes. Because when I see like a black chick that probably like has an attitude with me because I'm not with a sister or her, I'm just like, well, shit. You know, I tried, or then I'm just like, maybe one day you guys will find happiness. Like, who fuck knows? It might be with a Caucasian, an Indian, or an Asian. It makes me very like happy because I just feel like you meet my needs. I'm not saying like a sister wouldn't be able to get it to me, but you gave me that experience and it made me like choose you like off the real, man. Everything that most men are arguing about what they want out of a woman in this gender culture, gender war. I just happened to find that in a Spicy Latina Mexicana by the name of Gabriella. So that's just how it worked for me. And the feeling that you gave me, I was just like, fuck, like, this is different, but it's like beautiful. So I put a ring on it, damn it.
You know what I'm going to say, baby? What am I going to say?
I know that's right.
Moving right along.
Okay.
What do you feel like is the biggest challenge being in an interracial relationship?
Well, I think that there's certain customs. Like, one thing that be annoying me with you, or I feel like I think it's kind of challenging, and it's not even bad. It's just like you always playing that damn music, and I just be like, man. You know how I like a bat cave in silence. But my baby come through the door acting like she got both her eardrums blasted off and just be jamming and shit. I'll be like, man, I know I ain't trying to fuck up the culture move and all that. But what you say, like, it's very loud in y'all house. And then I feel like the cultural differences, I mean, not that one, but like one of the most challenging things is the fact that Mexicans are more family oriented, which is not a problem, but Gaby would literally leave the house at 3 p.m. and come back at 3 a.m. And I'm not going for that shit. It happened one time, and it shall not happen again.
Carlos, you made me sound like a prisoner.
I mean, goodness gracious, that was a 12-hour shift. You could have been saving a life if you was a nurse or something. So I'm just all I'm saying. But she over there drinking, and then I'm thinking like, okay, it's midnight. Like, I know babe finna be on the way, and then like fuck, I wake up and you ain't there. Or like, if I wake up out of my sleep and my woman is not there, tell him, babe.
You know what? I gotta ask y'all something, actually, as a matter of fact. So he just stated his issue, right? Let's get into it. So clearly he just wants to make sure his shorty's at home, his wife.
Where you supposed to be?
Exactly.
Next to me.
So guess what I did, guys? I tested that theory out. Right? I tested it out. My sister came over. We're hanging out. We're in our home, my home.
Yep.
We still didn't like it. We stayed in here.
No, I woke up and it was like 3:40 something. And
Gabriella.
And then and then it was almost 4 a.m. Right? I remember I woke up, I said, damn. And guess what? She was in there with her sister talking like it was 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Like, energy still up. I said, Gabriella, like, I was mad because I'm
You
like,
sound like a dad now, not my husband.
I am daddy.
Not that kind of daddy.
Oh, don't get spicy. You better keep going with these questions.
It was a little late. I'm not gonna lie.
It's late. Come on, like that's what I'm saying. Like this, the cultural differences is, man. This lady, Mexicans, listen, they don't care. They gonna be together all day through and through, which I respect. But I be like, all right, nah, shit. I'm kind of ready for y'all to go, cause I need to be with my woman. You know what I'm saying?
That
I gotta.
was selfish.
I'm selfish. I want you all to myself, huh?
Don't sing that song. And you tell me what that reminds you of.
Next question.
Back when he was I want you to tell me what you are most proud of from just the way that we have evolved.
Okay.
You know, like it's like we kind of took our time, guys. We were friends before we were anything. Well, I know he was in love with me, and so was I. But outside of that, we were still friends. Like we didn't have a title, whatever. But I knew I was gonna get him. Okay. I always told him that for real, for real. I knew I was gonna get you, baby.
Well, damn. I'd just like to answer the question, please, Gabby.
Well, I gotta give them a little bit of context so they understand, because we really took our time. So, but it also, I feel like when you're so intentional with something, it can go by, like, I feel like you move fast, but it's still like you're taking your time. It's just when you're intentional, like, you got a goal, you got a mission, but it all happened fairly quickly.
Very organically, yeah.
So I want to know where you're most proud of us from where we started to the point that we're at now.
Just our levels of love, like the way we met each other, and then like we just knew we had so much, like it just clicked. Like from that moment, just wondering like, just from that moment of us like meeting each other and stuff like that, and then you know, like when you really find the one, you're gonna ask yourself like questions. It's gonna feel like you playing like mind games on yourself. I'm just like she really can't be like that dope, like home.
Oh, baby, for real. You used to think that?
Yeah,
you used to, or you still do?
I still do, baby.
All right.
Trying to answer the question. No way she's like that dope. Like no way she like get me like instantly, and it's just like, you know, you could talk to somebody and it feel like a job, or it feel like it's like a little hassle and all that. But no, Gabby was just like, I could say what I want, and she just understood. I could say it 10 different ways and she understood, and I was just like, damn. So to see that feeling is still here, and like the way like it felt from day one like to now, man, that shit is like sensational. It really feels like coming, and I like to come.
Carlos, what the fuck?
Well, I just said sensational. I was giving him a feeling. Like,
where do you think we can do better?
When we
having a therapy session in this thing, baby.
But I think we can get better with keeping our emotions intact when we get mad, and not like saying stupid shit to each other. Cause obviously she's a very fiery Mexican and I'm a very hot-headed Negro. So things can go left a lot, and I just love her so much, and I think that, you know, I can do better with my emotions as well. And I'll be checking myself as a man, and I think that if we learn how to harness more of that, then we'll be okay. I got my dog tags on tonight.
That's right.
All right, now you know I just told you what I love to do, and I like to calm.
Whatever, dude. How do you truly feel about becoming a husband?
How do I truly feel about becoming a husband, guys? Well, I grew up in a very, very fucked up household, and I always felt like I wanted opposite of what I saw my mom have. And, you know, just the infidelity, like the arguing and not being on the same page, not really enjoying like her partner like she used to. And I would just be like, no, like whoever I choose, I'm going to make sure like I do the work myself. So I'm going to try to become like the best husband I could be before I even meet a wife, even if it wasn't my wife now. I want to really like be a husband first. And so for me to have like this moment now, and just like the growth, because I used to be a whore. I mean, like I think most men, who are 6'3", huge muscles and a beard.
Shut your ass
Oh,
up.
but I'm saying, like, I gotta be honest.
Don't have these people out here fantasizing about my fucking man.
All right, babe. But to have you know, like, just the growth and to see like everybody who knew how I used to be and like my maturity, and it's just like, man, the ways to becoming a man itself is a journey, but when you take that extra step to become like a husband, it's just more of a, like, you know, more power to your just self, your higher. Yes, become serious. You attack your goals and your purpose like none other. And I think like the type of person I am, I love like achieving. And it's just like, man, when you got like that reason to live for and you got like that down one, you just be like, man, like, I'm happy to be a husband. You know, of course, like, you gonna have your moments, you be like, fuck this shit, I want to be single, turn it up. But you gotta fight through that shit, guys.
Chris Rock said?
I fuck with Chris Rock. What he say?
That makes funny.
Yeah, fuck you, Will Smith. We went and saw that Bad Boys 4. You lucky. That shit was trash. I'm gonna see Chris Rock, save my hard-earned money for Chris Rock. You fucking suck, Will Smith. I actually just wanted to finish out the saga, but go ahead, babe.
No, Chris Rock said, only a married person knows what it feels like to be happy and miserable at the same time. And I know that's right, because sometimes you really get on my nerves. But then when I really just sit back and like pull down, I'm like,
that's my dog.
I'm very blessed with this crazy ass. But I love him. That is gonna be it, guys, for today. We eventually, I'm sure, will have part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are very multi-dimensional individuals, so there's, you know, plenty to ask, plenty to find out about. But until next time.
And guess what, guys? Next week is gonna be my turn, so I'm gonna ask the questions. So we're gonna try to bring y'all this series weekly. So y'all chime in and let us know what y'all thinking.
Leave your comments, leave your questions. Don't forget to subscribe.
There you go,
TikTok,
baby.
YouTube,
Subscribe.
Instagram.
There you go.
Below. Until then, stay raw.
Yeah.